All right. What's up, everyone? Sorry, we had our mics muted. We were just getting stuff ready. But welcome to the official first podcast. Emergency food, just doing our things. And so we'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Exjino, or you can call me Gino or whatever. We have Mr. GoldDemon. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. We have the German god Rasilia. Say what's up.
Nothing much.
And we have Sir.
Hello, everyone.
All right. So we're just gonna go over some topics. We have them down. We have them written down over here. So which one do you guys want to start off with? We have character skins. We have changes to upgrading, potential PvP. Which one do you guys want to go over?
I actually want to start with the changes to upgrading. I have a thing that, oh my god, I hate it so much.
All right. So let's talk about it. So do you think we should upgrade, or they should upgrade the talents, the ascend? Like we should get more talent books per domain run or something like that. What do you think, Gold?
No. Mm.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so first, I'm gonna do probably the biggest part of it. Towards the end, it requires very specific materials that you can either only get once a week or that are completely unavailable as of now. And
Exactly.
to me, that doesn't make any sense, mostly because you can only upgrade one, possibly two per week per specific character, since each character has, set materials they can use. That gets extremely annoying, and it completely cuts out possible time someone could be playing because you're only able to do it the one time and just get one. That is complete chance, right?
Right.
If they added some sort of thing that has more of a guarantee for specific characters or multiple to drop, that'd be much better. But as of now, it doesn't feel like it's worth going past, what is it, level 7 resin or talent upgrade, because you pretty much can't.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
could.
like
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, like the materials from the weekly bosses, right? You can get
Hmm.
like maybe one and not even because you have a chance to drop it right now. So if you don't drop the material you need for the talent, you have to wait like 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks just to upgrade one talent. So it's kind of eh.
All right. So, what do you think about it, Rasilia?
The amount of resin you need for my Venti, for example, I'm farming him currently. The amount of resin I need for just one level is a little too much, in my opinion.
A little too much.
Imagine
Go ahead.
if it was like the elites like 20 and the domains like 10 resin.
Oh,
That
that would
would
that would be
be better,
nice.
probably.
That's
Yeah.
nice, but that sort of brings us a thing where they are increasing it up to, was it 160, right? But they're not actually increasing the recharge rate, and I know
Well,
people are
Oh
upset
yeah,
about that.
dude. Oh my God.
yeah.
All right, let's talk about that next. So, is the resin change enough? We'll go with gold first because you started talking about it. Go ahead. Tell me about
No.
it.
Based off of like other games and like specifically gacha games where they have that sort of system, um, that either the content is geared around to where you can only spend that specific amount, or they give you resources like tickets or something to give you more that you can actually use it, right?
Right.
So far, we haven't had too many of those fragile resin things given out. They started doing it with the Klee thing, which is nice, but even with that, it's still like what, 10 minutes for one, and before we can even do any content, it's 20, which it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, honestly, that's it's kind of crazy. I wish if honestly the way to fix it is you slash the recharge rate in half, or to like 4 minutes instead of eight, or you do six. That will
Yeah.
make such a big difference. Like my
yeah,
God,
because like right now it's what, uh,
one every 8 minutes. You get one
8 minutes, yeah.
every
one resin,
hour or so before you can even
dude.
do something
It gives like
or more.
no.
I don't know.
Someone do the math. It's eight times 60.
20 or 60, depending.
It takes
Wait, I'm
you
I'm dumb. 20. Eight times 20.
20.
So
Yeah.
over
160.
two and a
Two
half hours, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
too much, man. Like 2.5 hours to go and kill 3
To do
witches
like
and get and
three
get one
minutes of
book.
gameplay.
Right. three and a half
To get
three and a
like
half
what, a
hours.
fourth of a level on a talent? Like
Yeah, you get
that's
Exactly.
that's a lot.
yeah, it's too much. The
And
resin
yeah, like
the resin needs to be fixed. Go ahead.
and like the change that they want to put in the game now, in reality, it makes you play less because you are like, oh, sometimes like I have some friends that they are like, oh, I'm full resin, I should log in, no? But now it's going to take more until you are like full resin. So in a way, they're going to play less time because they have to wait more to be full resin now. I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, the change that they want to put in the game is kind of
Yeah,
pointless in a
it's a
way.
little pointless, right?
Uh,
Okay. Do we want to start a next topic or do you have something to
The
say about Resilient?
one more thing, the part that I
mm,
do like is that they are reducing the battle pass cost of it. That is nice.
yeah,
That is thank
I agree.
yeah. All right, Resila, go ahead.
Feel like the battle pass fills a bit too quick, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree. Why do you
I
think
still
that?
have like 9 days left, and I have it already full.
Yeah, I'm done too. Are you guys done too? Gold, are you done with your battle pass?
I am at 47.
Yeah, see, you're either
I
Same.
have not completed everything in terms of every week because I haven't been going that hard on it. But I think its fill rate is fine, especially as a free-to-play player, because like if you do pay, you do have the option of bonus, right?
right, right.
And um, if you do get that, of course you're gonna be done with it very quickly. But as someone who doesn't have that, it's sort of at a normal rate. And yeah, there's what, 9 days left on it. I
Yeah,
should
just
be
about.
done by then, and then ready for the next one. So I don't feel like there's any issue with that, minus the resin thing, but that's getting fixed.
The, the thing that I don't like about the pass is that you have like a weekly level cap on it. I don't know if you guys knew
Yeah,
about it.
isn't it
You have like
10,000?
10 yeah, exactly. So I can't finish it like this weekend. I have to wait till Monday just because of that. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of
that's
I don't know.
ridiculous.
Like why?
I actually never reached the limit.
I've only gotten close once.
No, I'm there, so you can get there.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't see the point of it, like even for that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely weird though.
Uh,
Especially when those special missions don't even count towards it. It's like,
exactly.
what's the point?
all right. So let's move on to our next topic. What is our favorite? We'll start from Rasilia, and then we'll go to Sir, and then to Gold, and then to me. What is your guys' favorite team to run, and why? Go ahead, Sir.
Me?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, sorry. Uh, my favorite team,
Your
like the
favorite?
one that I'm using,
Yeah, like your main
or
team.
like
Your favorite 4 characters
okay,
to run on a team together.
I guess Beidou is my main DPS, so her. Jin as a healer. Venti as a support.
Good
I don't
pick.
remember the fourth one. Let me think. Mona.
Mona.
Mona. Yeah, I like the water and electro combination. And Venti doing Venti things, just keeping everyone together.
Venti just being the best in the game as always.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I would like, in reality, I would like to change Beidou with Kaching, but yeah, I don't have her. So
What about you, Rasilia?
My team currently is, I think, Venti, Xianling, Fischl, and it depends if I'm doing domains or just running around the world. I either take Barbara or Chong Yun, I think is his name.
Yeah.
That's what I'm using.
All right, Gold.
Yeah, so I'm the one person who doesn't have Venti. But
oh,
my main team consists of Kaching, Zhengling, and Barbara. The last one I normally swap out. As of now, I have Amber just for the fire affinity for bonus damage.
That's pretty good. So, do you guys have any 5-star weapons yet? Like on your team, or do you guys use like 4-star weapons? Because I know I have Razor on my team, and I still have a 3-star weapon that I use. So, has anyone pulled a 5-star here? A 5-star weapon?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
no.
I have.
Of course you have.
Oh,
I have it on my official, and it happens to be the Skyward Harp, like her best weapon.
Ooh.
And
nice.
so I have my like 4 dupe official, which I'm happy about that free dupe we're getting.
Mhm.
I'll be able to have her really high up, and so I moved all my stuff from Razor to her.
All right. So my favorite team and my team I'm running right now, I have Razor as a main DPS, then I have Fischl, then I have Venti for support, and then I have Chi-Chi for my healing and for super conduct. It's ridiculous. Of course Venti just does
I
Venti
want Chi-Chi.
things. Oh, dude, Chi-Chi's awesome.
Yeah.
I have her with the black sword on it, and when the black sword, whenever you get a crit with it, it heals you. So Chi-Chi just becomes just like she just is immortal basically. She's healing herself with the black sword, and then she's giving healing with her E, and her Q also puts a talisman once you hit level 70, and you get that final part of her ability, and you're able to put a talisman on someone every 15 seconds when you attack them. It's like a 30% chance or whatever. She just becomes like an infinite healer. It's ridiculous. So Chi-Chi's really good. How many 5-star do you guys have? Because I know Rasilia and Sir, you guys have Venti. Do you have anyone else?
I
I
have.
have
Mm. Go.
I have Mona. Wait, no, that's it. Venti and Mona, I think.
What about you, Sir?
So I have Jin, Venti, Mona, and maybe someone else. No. Only those. I had Jin twice.
Not
Yeah.
bad, not bad.
Mm.
Have you guys to move on to our next topic? Has anyone like came close to the pity yet? Like, have you won 80 summons without pulling a 5-star, or have you just been super lucky so far?
Yeah, me actually.
You hit the pity.
I
Oh
think
man.
I was at 76
And
when I
then
pulled Venti.
oh wow, that sucks. You were only
And
14
then
away.
and then um 5 pulls later I got Mona.
That's terrible. Gold, how close are you to your next pity?
I don't know the exact one, but I got Kaching like pretty early on in the Venti banner. I haven't summoned after maybe 5 more pulls, so I'm pretty close to pity, and I'm just waiting on whatever cool banner comes up next since I don't want Klee. So I'm just guaranteed to get that character.
Yeah.
Oh, at least I'm not the only one that doesn't want Klee.
Yeah, no, I haven't honestly for this banner. What do you guys think of this banner? Honestly, for me, I've skipped it. I have not put. I put one single summon on there to get my pity, and I got Xingqiu, and I left for my 10-star or my 4-star pity. I pulled Xingqiu. I said sweet, awesome, and I got out. I have not put. I put literally only 160 gems in there. I don't know. I just think the banner is like not the best in the world. Klee, to me, Klee's a cool character. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't feel like I need her. What about you, Gold?
I don't like Klee. I mean, it's not that she's bad. I just don't enjoy her. And I don't know, she just seems a little weird. But the 4 stars are definitely the best part of it.
Yeah. What about you, Rasilia?
I actually pull every time when I have 1/6. So every time I have enough, I just pull and hope.
All right, sir. What do you think of the banner, the Klee banner?
I don't like her gameplay that much. I don't know. She's kind of clunky, and
Clunky.
I think you actually need the constellations on her. Like on the fourth one, she does like a bajillion damage when you switch her up and everything. So kind of need that if you don't want to use her like a main DPS. Like if you want to use her as a support, I think it's kind of mandatory maybe.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I get that. I
because
mean,
like when you switch her, it does like 400% damage or something like that to everyone or something like that on her constellation.
oh yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah, exactly.
every unit in the game, you can get literally Amber. I think fully constellation is not like that bad because once you get every unit fully constellation, they become like really good and no matter what. And that's our next topic is Do you think there are just some units in this game that are just useless? Name one of them. We'll start with Basilia. Go ahead.
Mm, I feel like Ember. Everyone's probably gonna say Ember because she doesn't really do enough damage to be worth it to use. Except for breaking ice shields or something.
Yeah, yeah. See, her damage is too reliant on her Q ability, and if she just had, a little extra recharge, if you gave her some recharge, artifacts, maybe it'll help her out a bit. But honestly, I think one of the most deadliest duos is if you get Venti and Amber on a team together. Whoo! That Q is gonna. Their Qs work so well off each other. Venti's gonna blow them up in the air, and then you could just use Q while they're stuck up in the air, or you could just use Venti's ult and then use the Q on top of it. It's gonna bring out some pretty good damage. Or honestly, I mean, if once you get her constellations up, as I said, you'll get 2 of those bears. So just be able to keep these enemies distracted. She's not that bad, honestly. Her damage is on the little lower end, but she is a free unit, so you have to give her some slack on that.
I think her problem is that she scales with HP, like her E, if I don't remember wrong.
Yeah.
Which kind of doesn't make sense on a DPS.
Yeah, she should scale up damage, but
Yeah,
why
like
they did
why
that.
HP? I don't know. I think that's why she doesn't do damage. Well,
I think that's why.
but I do use her on around the map, adventure, to light up the torches and everything. So she has a use.
Extra character.
She has a use for just looking cool in the box.
Yeah.
All right, so on to our next topic.
No, hold on.
Oh, all right. What do you got to say?
You only asked him. He assumed everyone would say Amber, but I actually have a counter argument. People
Oh.
are using her wrong. I think she's fine, and you want to utilize her with crit points, which is stated in her kit. And on top of that, with Melt, she can do insane damage. More like one-hit damage than a lot of other characters. Probably not like something Beidou where you got it like, perfectly timed and everything. But she can still output insane amounts of damage if used correctly.
Oh yeah, I honestly, that's what I would say for Beidou. When I look at tier lists and I see her in C tier, my God, do I want to punch my screen? Like I hate like, dude, she is so good. Her Q is ridiculous. Just everything about her kit is so good, but it's just the boomers that can't press E at the proper time. They just suck with Beidou. But I mean, it is what it is. So honestly, I have that favorite character. My favorite character is Beidou, just because I think she's severely underrated, and she's also like one of the most fun characters to play with. So
I agree.
yeah. So Rasilia, what do you think? Who's your favorite character that's probably underrated? Or is your favorite character like Venti or something, who's obviously not underrated?
My favorite, yeah, Venti is actually my favorite character
Venti, yeah.
currently.
Yeah, I could see why to me, I think Venti's the best unit in the game. He's good everywhere. Exploration, he's really good.
If you build energy recharge on him, it's free wins everywhere.
Honestly,
Yeah, you can use that art like every time. Like.
that alt carried me in Spiral Abyss. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it carries so hard. It just makes
I'm not
life
even there
so
yet.
much easier. All right. So speaking of Venti, who is your guys' pick for the best boy in Genshin?
Venti.
Venti, yeah. Can we all agree on Venti as best boy?
No.
Gold, yeah. If Gold has Gold, Gold does not like Venti. Go ahead. Who's your pick?
Oh god, that femboy needs to leave the game. Probably Diluc. Yeah, I can't really think of anyone else.
Honestly, I think Kaya's pretty cool. I like Kaya.
He's cool,
Yeah.
but Diluc is just so much more
Diluc
Chad.
is Batman. Literally
Dude,
Batman.
Venti, it's a god.
Yeah, Venti is
Basically.
God.
Like.
I don't care.
He doesn't care. He just.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Also, speaking of Venti, do you guys think the main character can become a demigod like Venti said. So by
That's
that,
interesting.
yeah. By that, it's like, you know how the main character is special and everyone realizes it because everyone's like, how can you control? Because the main character doesn't have a vision. You know, their vision is unknown.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can control
exactly.
all the
Yeah.
elements. So, do you guys think, that the main character is the next Demi-God?
Maybe.
I think in the end of the storyline, we're going to see a fight with the main character, just the main character against who knows, maybe the Herrscher girl we saw in the trailer, with all elements or something like that, where you use every element together.
Honestly, that sounds like a pretty cool fight. I'd love to do that.
Yeah. I actually don't understand why the gods still needs like the visions. Like Venti needs a vision, but he's a god.
I
Oh, Venti doesn't have a vision. He just pretends to
No.
have one.
Ah, maybe.
Yeah, didn't he state it was fake in a side quest?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was in his character
I don't
quest.
remember that part. Okay.
Venti also isn't. That's like not his body. Like that's like someone else's
Yeah,
body.
I know about that, but
Yeah.
is his powers?
I think the reason why he controls the wind though is because he's from Mondstadt, and he just decides because he's from Mondstadt that he wants to control wind because it's the city of wind, of course. Maybe it's that,
Mm.
or just because he might have a vision. We don't really. I mean,
Well,
in the side quest it
No,
tells you. I think.
Yeah.
But
Venti, story-wise, is the Anemo Archon.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he controls Animo, so it would make sense for him to be like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna be the wind god.
Exactly.
All right. So, next topic here is, what do you guys think of the potential of PvP? Do you think it would ruin the game? Yes or no, and why? We'll start with Sir first. Okay, I'm getting spammed. Who's spamming me? Jesus Christ. All right, Sir, go
I
ahead.
think it will be interesting. Like the gameplay is nice to switch between characters and everything, and to do like bans between them before like a PvP. So I can see the potential in it, but I don't know how they can like balance it right now. I have no idea how they could do that.
Oh yeah.
But I would like it. Like, oh, I hope for it. I would like it a lot.
With the units like Venti in the game, PvP.
Yeah, exactly. Like it. Like even Beidou, like the counter thing. I think it's OP
Yeah.
in PvP. Like
Imagine Duluth uses his Firebird
With-
on you, and you just go full counter, and you just fucking
exactly,
100k
exactly,
right back to him.
exactly.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you're
with
done. You're like,
characters-
okay, bye bye.
Yeah, with characters like Fischl, where they have those things that they can just put out there and have additional hits on you as well, it just doesn't seem like it work. But
Yeah, the turret.
Just
Yeah.
imagine you're playing PvP, and you go up against like one of those YouTubers, man, and they just have Constellation 6, Diluc, and Venti, and they just they
Constellation
ult
6
you.
and Barbara, they literally can't die.
I have Constellation 6 Barbara.
Lol.
Constellation 6 Barbara, you're like, oh, finally I killed their Diluc. Oh, he's back alive and he's full HP. Awesome. So, I mean, yeah, I think PvP, I don't think it would be good for the game. I honestly think it would, it may end up, it may kill the game, honestly. Too much focus on PvP also would mean, the characters, let's face it, guys, these characters, these
Sweats.
5-star characters are not balanced. Like, they are not
Yeah,
balanced.
No.
that's what I'm saying. I have no idea how they could balance them now, like Beidou, Venti, Fisher in PvP. But
Or a character like Zhao, right? Where
Oh my
he
god.
can literally dash through everything. Like you
Oh,
wouldn't even
right,
be able to
right,
touch
right.
him.
They wouldn't even,
Right.
yeah, he would just be dashing everywhere. You would not be able to touch him. They would just be too
He-
much.
He can just spam jump attacks, which is
That too.
hilarious.
I love that.
but maybe they find a way. Like I don't know.
They could find a
way.
way where, well, I think the way they could probably do this is that they just say, all right, screw it, you enter PvP, everyone gets Constellation 6. Like every character you have, Constellation 6. So you go in there
That
and then
would be an option.
everyone is just, everyone's fully maxed out. You get to test out the units, you fight against your friends. I think that'd be pretty fun. But I don't know how they're gonna, like, if you were to shoot a Venti ult at one someone you're playing against in PvP, what would that do to them? Would they get sucked in or what? Because if they get sucked in, they're
Maybe
dead.
just damage, I guess.
Damage over
No
time.
CC. Yeah, something like that. Just damage around the area or something. I don't know.
They would probably get sucked in, but not like picked up.
Yeah,
Like
they can
mobs
still
would.
use skills and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good idea.
You can still counter it with Beidou.
All right, so
Wait, that would kill you though. Like if you set it on fire, it just starts damaging you.
Well, yeah, but
you just get super conduct and swirl and all these things, and it's one shotting. My God, that'd be terrifying. Okay,
I
so
mean,
what were you gonna say? Something?
I was gonna say something like the PvP. They could do like a competitive mode, sort of. Now this would probably require like a guild system, but you could set up areas or like races of challenges for other players to beat or compete against each other. Could be something like that instead.
Oh, so like Mario Odyssey
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
the balloons.
yeah.
just like that.
I think they should improve like all the co-op, everything that it's in co-op right now. Like even you can't use like the NPCs in the city, like even the 12, I don't know, the blacksmith or something. When you have someone in your team, a friend or something, it's so frustrating. You are like, okay, dude, can you go out a sec? I have to do something, and after that you can come back in. And I don't know.
I think there might be a reason for it, because in some other games, with systems like that, there has been duplication glitches, and so maybe they have it like that to prevent it, but it does seem weird.
Oh yeah, duplication would be a problem in this game. Oh my God, it would be a problem.
Yeah, there
Someone's
are
gonna find a
already.
way someday.
Yeah.
True. They always
They
find the
they can.
ways.
There is already like an exploit for mushrooms and eggs. I don't know if you guys know about that. If you don't, it's better.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
the
it.
bush.
No. Yeah, exactly the bush thing. You
What is
can get
that?
it.
There's a few spots where you can constantly get hits on a bush without destroying it, and it just constantly drops items such as lizards, eggs, and mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Wow, that's like extremely broken.
Yeah.
Wow, they gotta fix
Even
that.
with Klee, there is a spot where you can put Klee to do that, and you can get like infinite number of mushrooms and eggs and everything.
Yeah, that's like extremely broken. My God.
Yeah. Like the last time they had like an update, they closed the servers. I don't know if you remember, like a couple of days ago, a week ago, maybe a bit more, 2 weeks ago. Anywho, it was because there was a bush where you could do something like that, and they did manage to fix it, but they did manage to find another one. So
They always find the way, man.
whatever.
Those
Yeah,
damn glitchers.
exactly.
All right, does
I
anyone
mean, at
else
least
have
they don't have to
something
pay
to
for it.
say before because we just hit 30 minutes, like literally 2 seconds ago. So we'll go on a little break here. If you guys need to go get some water or something, use the bathroom. So does anyone else have something to add to that? If not, we'll go on break here.
I got something from the previous statement where you said the MC would become a demigod.
Go ahead.
Alright, so it's a bit of theory, right? At the end of the game or story, right? We have all the powers. Either Paimon herself or maybe someone related to Paimon is fighting us. That's who the god was at the start of the game, right?
Yeah,
So
I saw
in
that
some
theory.
way, I feel they're connected. And so
Mm,
maybe we end up killing Paimon. I don't know.
I was
We will
thinking the
eat
same
her.
thing. She's kind of strange in the world of Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
I don't know. She looks kind of fishy in a way.
Like it just shows up with the like celestial stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Paimon talks in a way that it seems she already knows all this stuff, as if
Yeah,
she's a time
sure.
traveler or something.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool if you find out Paimon is a time traveler, and she traveled back in time to save you or something. I don't know, something cool like
Maybe.
that. That'd be pretty cool.
Why was she in the ocean?
I don't know. Why was she on the ocean
Mm,
or on the beach, not on the
no,
ocean?
sorry.
All right. So anything else?
I do have something about the changes to upgrade.
Go ahead.
I have a problem with upgrading artifacts. You can see when you try to level up an artifact, you can see the stats on the other artifacts.
Mhm.
Did you guys notice?
Yeah, yeah, I know
like
what you're talking about.
if you have like some nice artifacts, you have no idea which ones are. so you
Did-
don't know which artifacts to use.
Didn't they tell
Oh,
you?
they will fix that in
Yeah,
the news.
they said
update.
they'd fix
Are
that
they
in
going
update.
to?
Yes, they.
The only thing that I saw is that they are going to. You can block them, the ones that you want.
Yeah, you can lock them so they don't.
Yeah,
can't accidentally use
but
them.
at the same time, you have to go to see each one of them and block
Yeah.
them with the
Right.
ones you want. It's
I-
still annoying.
I believe they did say in one of their previews or on their Twitter or on their Q&As or something. I probably did a video on it. I'm not sure, but I believe they did talk about in update 1.1 that you'll be able to view the stats when you're
At
using-
least the main stat, just to know, like if it's I don't know attack percent or something. You know.
I think they did talk about that. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on it, but I believe they did say
Okay.
that they would add that. I think I remember.
I hope so.
I hope so
Yeah.
too, because that would be so helpful.
Like every time you have to, I want to use some artifacts, and I'm like, should I? Is it the right one? I there is like a work around it. You can put the artifacts you want on the characters that you don't use if you have enough characters. In that way, you don't see them on the list anymore. But it's annoying.
All right, so that's going to be about our halfway point here. So we're going to go on a little 5-minute, 10-minute break, how much time you guys need. So we'll be right back in about 5 to 10 minutes. See you guys then. All right, be right back. Okay, welcome back. So, everyone enjoyed their breaks. We had a grand time. These guys were talking about whatever. I wasn't even listening. But they were talking about some stupid things. So, what we're gonna start with our next topic here, and our next topic is gonna be free-to-play moves that all these YouTubers are making. So, what do you guys think about people like what's that guy's name again? MTash?
Imtash?
Yeah. So what? So all these, I mean, there's like multiple YouTubers who are just like, yeah, I'm going free to play. Well, what do you guys think about that? Actually, we're gonna start here with Rasilia. Rasilia, what do you think about that?
I actually didn't pay that much attention to these free-to-play YouTubers, but I think it sets a pretty good example to not spend money on gacha games. Because spending money on gacha games can just ruin your entire life in 3 to 4 clicks.
Pretty much, I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree with that. I honestly, I'm happy. I mean, that's a good thing that they're doing, because it's gonna appeal to more people, and it's actually a smart move considering most people that play this game are free to play. So it's a pretty smart move by them. It's gonna boost their viewers up for sure on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'd say it's a pretty smart move.
Well,
I'm pretty impressed. I'm impressed that it takes a lot of balls to do that, because I mean they had thousands of dollars onto that account and they're just throwing it all away, start over. So, I mean, that's cool. Did anyone else have something to say about that?
well, I think they're doing that because Genshin Impact now is like a big game and everyone knows about it. So a lot of people that are playing Genshin Impact are not used with gacha games. For them, it's like the first gacha ever.
Mhm.
So I think that's why it became like a big problem, because most of them played like gachas like from for years and years, and they didn't have the problem with that now, but now they have. So, but it's fine, of course, because like you guys said, there are people that lost jobs and houses just for a game. But I think it.
The only thing I would probably recommend buying is the daily gems and the battle pass. Nothing
Oh
else.
yeah, I agree,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That battle pass is so worth it. Oh my, dude, the amount of stuff it gives you. It's not like it's giving you gems to go summon. It's giving you like Mora. Like, dude, you get like 3 million more or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd say it's worth it. If you were to only buy one thing from, if you're like, I don't know if I should summon for this banner or buy this, about the battle pass is 100% worth it for sure.
I think the problem are like the rates, like are abysmal in this game. Like 0.6 for a 5-star. It's
Just decrease the cost of the actual thing from 1600 to just 1000.
like to get a pit, you need like $200 more or less.
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
It's, I don't know.
All right. So also some big stuff that was revealed is the housing system. I mean, it's not that big, but you know, what do you guys think of that housing system? Do you think it's gonna be something that's gonna be added on? Like, you're gonna pay 100K more for this cool house, and you'll be able to walk around in it. What do you guys think that's gonna be like? We'll start with Gold.
I don't know, probably something simple. You'll probably be able to buy chairs and different cosmetics with set places. I wouldn't imagine they would have it be fully customizable because it's not like a house building sim. But I don't know, probably something, and it'd be a while before it even got added.
Right. I can imagine. Could you imagine? They're just like, all right, go build a house. Good luck. You know.
Just anywhere on the map.
Yeah. So
It
That would
be nice.
actually be a pretty great idea.
Yeah.
Just having your own little spot on
Mm-hmm.
If you could set
So
up a
where you
camp,
can
that would
set
be
up-
cool.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
They could add like achievements where you get like, I don't know, things to collect that you can put in your house.
Yeah,
That
like
would be interesting.
trophies or something. Like if you
Yeah, exactly.
you know how that reputation system and they give you the gliders at the end and stuff. Like imagine once you get all 7, you get like a special trophy for Mondstadt or for Liu or whatever new city comes next. I think that'd be pretty cool. I put that in my
Yeah, yeah,
housing.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Has anyone else have something to say about that before we move on?
The housing system, you mean?
Yeah.
Even if you can put
Oh.
like a garden where you can put like
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
no,
Where you
it could
can
be
just
nice.
grow stuff.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. The things that you
That would be
need.
great.
Like you can have like a chicken farm. So you get
Even like
fowls.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Infinite
like
foul.
Yeah, infinite fowl.
exactly, exactly,
Well, obviously it'd be on a
exactly.
cooldown, but I mean, it'd give you a good amount. It'd
Or
give you more than
maybe if you want like then the lions or something, you can have like a spot where you just grow them like.
right.
But I think the housing system is just going to be something similar to Honkai Impact, where they have a just the characters as chibi versions of themselves.
That'd be pretty funny. Cheapy Venti best boy.
True.
All right. So I want to ask you guys something. We didn't write this down in the topics. So do you guys ever use? It's the I can't remember what it's called, but the exploration thing. Where you send characters out. Do you guys ever use
Expedition.
that? The expeditions. Do you ever use that? Like, does
Uh,
anybody? I used to use it all the time, and then I just like the last like 4 days, I haven't sent a single character.
In the beginning,
I-
I didn't really use it, but after I realized that you can get 20k Mora from it for free per
Yep.
day, it's pretty helpful.
I honestly, I used it for the crystals only, and I would just use it. I would put my characters to send out the crystals. I never grabbed the Mora because, dude, it's like one for what is it, like 12 hours? You get like 5k Mora. Like woo, woo,
Like-
5k Mora. It's like, dude, really?
But you can put them like 20 hours and you just forget about them and it's
Mhm.
not that bad. It takes you
Yeah.
like a second.
Usually, you would want to do that with like
And
Amber or
it's free.
something.
It's free more in the end. Who cares? It's not much, but it's free.
It's something, right? I think they should
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
buff up the number a little bit because 20 hours for 5k Mora, it's like, wow, that's like such a small amount. It's like it's so
That
small.
yeah. It remember me of the other topic, the ley lines thing, the gold one. 20,
I
20
actually think
resin.
the ley lines are pretty balanced.
Ley
I
lines,
mean, 52k at adventuring 40 is
it's
is a
solid,
lot.
yeah, it's solid. I
Not
think
the
Easy.
XP one. The XP one
the
was
XP
not
one
good.
the XP, yeah, the XP one sucks balls. Mora one's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Is it though?
Yeah, oh dude, it's bad. You tell me, like, I did this in my I keep plugging my video, but I literally did this in my last video where I talk about I have in the video I had Razor who was at about a fourth or 2/5 of the way to level 75 and he was at 74. And
Hmm.
it took him 6 books, purples, to get from 74 to 75. And what I was trying to prove to my point was, if you use these purple books, you get like literally like 4 attack. Like you go from 1,203 to 1,207. It's such a small an increase for the amount of books you have to use, and I think you literally get what 3 purple books per ley line. So you spend
3 to 4.
yeah, 3 to 4. So minimum you have to do it twice. So you tell me you have to spend 40 resin to level up a character once. Like, dude, come on,
Yeah.
man. Like that's they gotta fix the.
But-
I think the XP is kind of stupid.
When you kill minions, you get experience for the heroes, for the characters. I think you do, right? When you kill mobs, like 25 or something. You get
Each
something, right?
well, for XP you get a little bit for each kill, which is like 25 when you need hundreds of thousands, right?
Ah, okay.
And
I think they should
the
boost
books
that.
do
Oh, they
give you
gotta
a lot
yeah, the books give you a lot, but it's like
Mm.
it's
in terms of cost.
it's
I think
stupid.
they should boost the experience you get from minions. In that way, you can farm. You can go and kill
Oh my god, yeah.
stuff to level up, not just to take boosts.
Have
Dude.
bosses drop XP and give significant amount.
Like 25 XP, bro, and you need like 170,000. Woo!
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's so minuscule. It's not. It's like nothing. They have to boost that number up. The XP on killing enemies inside the world has to go up. It just has to.
I think more of them, most of them are like the biggest problem is always the resin. If we had more resin, like everything would look different. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah. They are boosting the resin amount, but they didn't boost the,
Mm.
the what's it the
It's so
resin return.
frustrating. You want to do stuff and you're like, but I can't get the reward from them. Like sometimes I do elites and stuff just for fun because I don't have to the reason to actually take the rewards. It's I don't know.
Right.
Or if, even when you play with friends, you help them, but you can't take the reward at the end of the domain, and you're like, okay, fun.
Okay, so we're on to our last few topics here. So we have, what do you guys think of? This is gonna be like rapid fire. So we're gonna go through this one each. So we'll start from, it's gonna go me to Gold to Rasilia to Sir. So what do you guys think of character skins coming to the game? Honestly, for me, I think character skins would be really cool. If you could have Kaching instead of a cat girl, she's like a bunny girl. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just some things that would only be cosmetic and not like have a buff. Like if you're telling me I had to run bunny girl Kaching to get a 10% attack buff, I mean I'd do it. But it's like I'm not. I just
Mm.
hope if they were to give us some character skins, I hope they would not put any stat buffs on them at all. Gold, what do you have to say about that?
I love your idea, especially the part not putting stat bonuses on there. But like, please add skins or like variants, and yeah, remove the skirt. So yeah, you can go on.
Alright.
I would just be hyped for summer skins, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Swimsuits, pork.
Yes.
Swimsuits, poggers. Sir?
If they add skins, I just hope you can buy them right away. You don't have to gacha for them or something.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Imagine.
Imagine they were like, all right, swimsuit Venti, $10.
Yeah. Or
Oh my god,
imagine,
they did that in Girls Frontline, I think,
lol.
where you have
Or
to gacha for character skins.
imagine if they put the skins in the normal banners, like on that 0.6. Now it's like 0.1 for skins, 0.2 for 5-star, and
It should really just be like a material thing, like that box event that we're doing. That's
yeah.
that's all
Oh
it should
my
be.
god. That would be terrible.
What? How?
I don't know. The box event you're talking about, so the Marvelous Merchandise event?
No, well, something in similar to that, like where we have to go and find the person, but where we just give resources to a
Materials.
vendor,
Well,
right,
I said
to receive a skin.
yeah, I said that was a bad idea because they might make it something like ridiculously hard. Like, imagine you have to turn in like 6 of those purple crystals you get
A
from.
boss token.
Yeah.
Let's be
oh my
honest,
God.
they are going to make them to make money, so
They have to
they're
do. They
probably
have to
going
be
to find a
something.
way.
I mean,
Yeah.
they have to be something. They can't just give it us to us. I mean, they could give us some
It's
free
probably
skins.
both.
Yeah, they could
Yeah,
probably give
mix
us
of
some
both,
free skins,
probably.
and then some could be, something else,
Yeah.
which is cool. All right.
But I'm sure they're going to do them because there is already like the skin thing where you can change the wings.
Mhm.
It's not wings, it's glider, but whatever. Where you
Okay.
can change the glider. So they already have like the system ready.
Yeah, they do. All they have to do
Mm.
is add it for skins, and they just have to design the skins.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna move real fast here. Next topic is: do you guys think some characters should be nerfed or some characters should be buffed? And just give us a character that you think, in your opinion, should be buffed. Just one, and give a little small statement why. We're gonna start with me. Obviously, I think my first pick, I think it's probably gonna be most of your guys' pick. It's probably gonna be Amber. Amber easily needs the most buffs in the game. If you just make it, all she needs to do is you got to take her E scaling off her HP and scale it off her attack, and I think she'd be much better. All right, that's just what I had to say about Amber. She doesn't really need that big of a buff. Like, she doesn't need to be Diluc level, right, in terms of raw DPS, but she just needs to have that little part of her passive fix, and I think she'd be much better. Okay, moving on to Gold. What do you have to say about that?
I was either gonna say Traveler Geo in terms of how his things work, although that one character does seem to interact with him, so there's that. And secondly, Noelle, she they need to like increase the scaling of her defense or healing because you have to have her at max, I think max constellation before you have like insane or consistent healing, and it's just annoying. But yeah, just
I
like
f- I
increase
f-
that, and I think it's fine.
I feel like Noel's damage is a bit too low.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
mean,
so.
that's the
With full
constellation thing.
constellation, if you have full
She gets
constellation,
double.
it does a lot of damage. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah,
damage.
that's the only thing that sucks is they're like, all right, well, don't worry, your character's gonna get buffed. You just gotta pull her 6 times. Like, dude, really?
Yeah,
They should implement a system where you can farm for the constellation.
Yeah, like
yeah, or
you know
craft
how like
them
for the
somehow.
traveler you're able to buy them in the shop. Like,
Mm.
imagine you could do that, but you like you have to pay primo gems for it. But something like you have to give like 200 gems for like a fourth of the constellation. So it would take you 800 to get one constellation. I don't think that's that bad. That's half a multi
Even
for a constellation.
even
Or
if they
maybe one multi, they'd have to make it pretty high priced.
put one that you can buy for more like once a month or something, I don't know, at least
Well,
just give us something. I
they
don't know.
They do
they
with the
already
characters
sort
in
of
the shop.
have that
Yeah, they
in
have
the
like
Yeah,
shop.
exactly,
Yeah.
with the main character.
you could buy
No,
you could
that
buy
Have-
one?
razor and stuff in the shop.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. They could put even the constellation thing.
They could put
Yeah,
every
but-
character in there.
I
But
guess
the-
just make the shop for the characters permanent.
Yeah, they should either do that or they should add more characters instead of just 2.
They should lower the price of it, I think, because you need to gacha so much just for the one piece of them.
That is true. I think it's way too high, isn't it? Like dude, you have to get like how many duplicates?
34, I
They-
think.
Yeah.
You have to get a lot of duplicates.
34 stardust.
How much? You get 3 each, right?
It's let's see, for characters, it's like 5 stars, I think it's 10, right? If you
If it's a
pull it,
duplicate.
and then maybe it's 5 or something for 4 stars.
I think so. I think that's right. Oh, that's a little way too low. You have to
And
pull- you have to
dupes
pull
are
over-
like way lower.
Yeah, you have to pull over three 5 stars in order to get. You're not. Well, you still can't even get him at that point.
Well, you do get 4 stars, so
Well, yeah, true. I wish they would increase that, or lower that, not increase it. Oh my god. All right.
Uh,
You have something to say?
I think I saw again leaks. They are going to put even 5 stars in the shop, maybe.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Would it be like 50, 64, something like that?
I don't know, but I saw like the card thing. They show leaks with the card
That would be pretty
of
cool.
a 5-star. I think it was Jin.
Ooh,
So,
that'd be nice. All right, so we're moving on to our last 2 topics here. We have what do we think what might happen for the 1-year anniversary? And I mean, it's still what, it's 11 months away. But what do you guys think they might do for there? Does anyone have any ideas what they might do?
Wow.
We'll start with Cecilia.
Oh, because it's my idea.
Yeah.
It's knowing them. It's probably just going to be a lot of primo gems or something like that, or maybe
two primo gems.
or a glider skin or new character that's new year teamed or something.
Honestly, what I would like to see for the 1-year anniversary, imagine they do this, or like a Black Friday or something. They just say, you know what, half off on multi summons, just half off,
Oh.
800 for a multi. That would be awesome. 1-year
I
anniversary,
think at some
800
point,
multi.
probably
Just
probably
like-
earlier than the anniversary, right?
like step up summons, like Christmas.
Yeah.
They do step up
Mhm.
summons.
Step up
Like
summons.
like other games, there's other games out there that do step up summons and gacha games, other gacha games. So that'd be pretty cool. Like it starts up at 800, you get five characters, then it goes like 900, 1200, 1500, and then 1600. You know, I think that'd be pretty cool. So just discounted multis. Like we've already
And
had
there-
discounted summons
there's
in
well,
the Noel banner.
not
We had
just that,
discounted
but
summons.
bonuses, like maybe they have a rate up on part of it, or
Ooh,
maybe
double the rate to a new
more
character.
masterless star glitter or whatever.
Mhm.
You know,
I
more
That's-
of that.
actually don't
that's
like
something to
those,
do.
to be honest.
Yeah?
I think they're pretty useful.
But if they have that, you are going to be like, okay, so they're going to have the same thing like next year. So you are not going to summon like for a whole year just to wait for that. It's
Well,
That's how some games are. Obviously,
yeah,
for some big games or for some gotcha games, you want to save for the anniversary because that's where you're gonna get the most value for your.
well that's what I'm saying. So
That's every
for
game
1
though.
year you are not going to summon.
Well, not really because
Okay. Well,
since global and the Chinese part of the game are
mm,
literally they're together and they're going at the same pace. We're going to experience things together, so you're not gonna know when to summon or when to save, which is
okay.
it's gonna be cool. And no matter who comes out, if you're telling me it's like a month before a week before the anniversary, and the new just some random new character like in the beginning of the game when we fought that one character who put your sister or your brother into the squares or whatever that
Yeah,
ability.
yeah.
Imagine she drops and they're like, all right, something crazy for her. I mean that's gonna be
Okay.
super hype. Like imagine they just make her best unit in the game. She just
Mhm.
freezes everyone. Something crazy, right? Obviously everyone's gonna summon for that. Even if it's a day before the anniversary, people are going to summon because she's broken. That's how it's always gonna be. But as a free-to-play player, I suggest saving for these bigger, celebrations
Mm.
like an anniversary
It,
or like New Year's or
I think like for anniversary they should make like pick a 5-star ticket or something.
a five-star
Like
ticket.
Oh yeah.
you need like
I'm down with that.
full constellation on all of them. Come on, you can give us like one.
A five-star
Once
ticket that
like
gives you a free constellation on any five-star. That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, or like even a character like
They could
a
make
random
that
one. They can give you a random one. It's fine, even a random one.
right.
Like
They could
one
make
five
that
star.
instead of it.
Mm.
Dude, there's no way they'd give that out for free. So they could probably put it in the
Okay.
shop. It'd be like $30 for one
Mm.
ticket. So you get a guarantee. So it's like
Or maybe like
I'd rather do that.
a really hard to do event, like where you have to grind like I don't know a lot, but at the end of it you get this ticket. Would
Oh
be
yeah.
nice.
Special event spiral.
Yeah,
Ooh.
something.
It's like extremely hard, like level
Mhm.
90 ads. But
Yeah, yeah.
that'd be pretty cool. I'd love to see that.
Mm.
All right, so what do you guys also? This is our final topic here. Thanks, Rasilia, for adding all these cool topics for us. But our final topic here is: do you think the 6-week gap between the patches is too big or too small, or do you think it's just perfect? And why? We're gonna start with Rasilia because it's your topic.
From what I've seen in the trailer, I was skeptical at first because they said, "Oh, it's gonna be 6 weeks." But like, if you look at the trailer, what they did for the game with the chill the boss fight, that giant water snake thing, the new cutscenes and everything, I think 6 week is pretty justified for all of that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna say that
Mm.
too. The 6-week gap, dude, it's perfect. I think it's
I
perfect. I think it's a perfect time gap.
The only problem is just that everyone's just going to inhale the content.
Oh, people are gonna complain no matter what. No matter what
Yeah.
you, they could have a new cutscene every week and a new part added to the storyline. People are like, I don't care about the storyline. I just want to summon for a lolly. Like, dude, like people are gonna complain no matter what. There's
Same.
always gonna be haters.
I think if there was more to do in the game, people wouldn't have complained that much about the say weeks.
Right. But
gap.
obviously the game is literally it's not even it just hit it's almost a month old now, right?
A bit more, I guess.
I think
maybe.
it's literally the game's literally been out for a little bit
Mm.
over a month.
Yeah,
So-
but
Almost two.
Yeah.
if you have played other gachas at the beginning of the game, you can't be burned up in 2 weeks. Like you
Yeah.
can't finish everything in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's
So far
it's kind of I don't know.
yeah, honestly, so far they're doing an outstanding job with this game. I honestly
Yeah.
think they're doing a great job.
You know what I would like if the respawn on the chest was more often, like around the
Right.
map.
Yeah, like the luxurious chest and stuff. The
All
spawn
of
rate?
them.
Yeah, just
In
everything.
that way you can like still I don't know, go around the map, search for them. Now it takes me like maybe 2 hours to find one, maybe more.
Oh yeah.
I
I
don't know.
mean, honestly.
Yeah. Even
They-
if it gives you like less primo gems than before, like or not even primo gems, maybe.
half the
Some-
primal gems.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Bro, it
But
already
to-
gives you two.
One.
It's fine even one, but to make them like more often, they respawn like I don't know every 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 days or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that'd be much better.
You know
At
how
least you have
Klee,
something to do.
you know how some characters show you chests on the map? I think that's something that they want to implement.
Oh yeah, they did.
but
They
I-
did. They did for update 1.1. They did have that thing where the higher you get, and like for that loyalty rank to the city or whatever they're talking about. If that, I think once you hit like the rank 5 or 6 or whatever, you get a the Anamoclis or Geoclis locator, so you'll be able to find it if you
Yeah.
haven't completed your Statue of the Seven yet. You'll be able to complete it.
Mhm.
So that's pretty cool.
They want to add. They are going to add even one for chests, apparently.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
that'd be cool.
Doesn't
Mm.
Klee show you locations for Mondstadt exclusive collectibles?
I think she does. I know Chi-Chi does. I have Chi-Chi. She shows me Liu.
Even Klee does the same thing for Mondstadt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think locking that behind characters is a bit unnecessary.
I think I'd agree. Yeah.
It's even more annoying if that character is limited,
Yeah.
like Klee.
Yeah.
So
Like Chi-Chi.
Or if it's a
Chi-Chi isn't
character-
limited.
at least she's not limited.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like,
Never mind. My bad.
But it's still annoying to have that locked behind the character. That's right.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's our final topic. Does anyone else have anything else to say? If not, then we'll be heading off here in about 2 minutes.
No, not really.
No.
We had builds, whatever. There was other stuff here.
Any other topic you guys can think of that you want to go over? Something that hasn't been said.
Let's.
The only thing I could think of because I wrote it down was mounts, like
Like horses.
horse. Yeah, or maybe a dragon you can ride like a
Oh,
baby
like-
dragon.
Oh, could you imagine you ride Storm Terror?
Ooh, that would be insane.
When I
That-
started the game, that was my first, like, the first thing I was thinking when I saw the dragon was, imagine if you can ride it after. Like,
Oh
if they
my God.
implement mounts and stuff.
Like a baby version of Storm Terror would be cool to ride.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
With
Cool
like
idea.
limited stamina per pet, so you don't can't abuse it the whole time. Like that.
Right. That I think that'd be a great addition. I'd love to see that. Goldie, everything
Maybe
to say
when-
about that?
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool idea, but personally, I don't really care for it because there are characters that have different ways of enhancing movement, or just straight up like teleporting, and there's enough
Exactly.
teleport points, and they're adding a self-teleport point, so it's like not that big of a deal.
That is true. Yeah.
It's
They
more
over.
for the looks.
I think there are a bit too many teleport points.
You
Really?
think so?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So some at some points they just seem unnecessary, for me personally.
I honestly I don't think I'd agree with that entirely, because if there was too many teleport points, they wouldn't be giving us the portable teleporter thing. But I think the reason why they are probably going to give that to us is so you could put it in front of those bosses, like those Geo bosses or the Pyro bosses, because you teleport away from them. You have to walk to them, especially that Geo one who's like 4 islands away. Super
The
hard to-
Geo and Nema ones are the ones that are annoying.
Yeah. So I do think there is a lot of teleport points that you have to go and do, but I don't know. I like collecting them because it just makes me feel good when I just see the entire map lit up and stuff like that. It just makes me feel good.
Excuse me.
All right. Anything else anyone has to add? If not, then we're heading off.
Nope, not anymore.
Nope. Sir?
No, I don't think so.
Nope. Gold?
There
I'm
was
coughing.
Oh, you're
one
coughing.
of the topics, changes to domains.
Oh, domains. You guys want to talk about that?
Yeah, we could.
Okay. So, what do you think they could do to change to domains to fix them for the better? We'll start with Vasilia.
Domains kind of feel way too linear, personally for me, because you go in, you steamroll a few monsters, and you're done.
Yeah.
If they would just maybe add a few rooms, randomly generated rooms even, with a boss at the end. That would make a big difference for gameplay.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll go
Um,
ahead here. I'll go ahead here. I think if they, yeah, if, like I said, if they were just more randomly generated enemies instead of just fighting the same enemies over and over. Of course, they have to have the same shield, so you had the, you could bring pyro characters and it would still be, you're fighting against ice or whatever.
Hmm.
But honestly, it just makes it boring when you just go in and fight three witches over and over, and it just gets so repetitive. It just feels annoying, especially when you're fighting those slimes who just jump up in the air and they slam on you every 2 seconds. My God, I want to shoot myself every time they fight me. But I wish if they just added some more variety, I think it'd be fine. What about you, Gold?
put put rewards behind the like regular domains or dungeon because you can only do them once, and they were fun. I want to do them again, and so put something behind that. So yeah.
All right, sir.
Maybe Mora. I don't know.
I was thinking that in the next patch, Child is going to be a boss at some point, apparently, or something.
Yes,
Is he going to be a boss in a domain, or is like in the
We
story?
don't know.
world boss.
Yeah,
It's going to be a domain.
a
Ah,
domain.
that's interesting at least.
It's let's just like Storm Terror and the
Yeah.
Wolf, I think.
Ah, so it's gonna be a
Mhm.
weekly thing.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
What's cool is we don't know why he gets so pissed off at us, but he really wants to kill us. So we'll see what that's about. I hope the
Do you guys
story-
like the story?
Oh
of the
yeah,
game?
dude, I love the story.
Mhm.
Story's great, especially this
I
Leo
skipped
part.
part of it, but I do like it.
Yeah, the Mondstadt part was cool. It did get a little boring after a while because it was more of like, go here, do this stuff. All right, we're almost there to Storm Terror. Just make sure you do this, and then you finally open up his lair, and then like, all right, now you got to break his lair again and open up the wind. Okay, now you got to climb up this giant thing and break the wind again. It's like it just, it got a little repetitive. But the Liu story so far has been great. All the characters have been amazing. The secrecy behind the characters, Zhong Li being broke as hell is funny. Is funny. It's super funny. I'm more invested in the Liu characters than I am the Mondstadt characters for sure.
Ooh, do you think we get to use cryo element with the Traveler once they open the Dragonspine Mountain?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, it's either
Probably.
it's probably gonna be cryo or watch.
That or fire.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say fire because imagine there's like a giant lava pool in the middle of the mountain, and then he gets fire from
Ooh.
there. Yeah, that'd be
Interesting
that'd be
idea.
That'd be pretty cool. I can imagine. And it's like, and then you go to an ice area, and then there you get ice or something. But I can't wait. I can't wait because the potential of the Traveler just goes up and up with the more elements he gets. Because yeah, Geo might be bad, but his Pyro might be like A tier or S tier, like unit.
True, true.
So.
I can imagine Traveler's Electro being completely busted.
Oh yeah, he's like Ka-Ching but on steroids. Could you imagine?
True, yeah.
Are you guys leveling him though?
Oh, I have him. I have him pretty low. He's at level 60, I think, for me. So,
I can get him
he's
up to
not-
70. I just don't feel like wasting the
Yeah, I
time.
haven't wasted. I don't feel like wasting my precious books on him. I'd rather use it for new 5-star characters that I pull that are obviously.
Because
better.
I was thinking on making him, since his materials you get them from the story, most of the materials you need, so it's easy to level him up. It's
Yeah.
just the book that you have to need to use for the experience.
Yeah.
He's not bad. There's a setup I'm working towards. One with the, I think it's like Gift of the Wind set. I don't know. It's from that one dungeon, but it allows you to reduce the resistance of a specific element towards the enemy by like 40%. And so that can be really good for a second Spiral Abyss team, or just in
Uh,
general.
You mean the Viridescent Venera?
Is that
I
the
think-
bow?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever that one like green set is.
Increased swirl damage by 60%, decreases opponent's elemental res to the element infused in the swirl by
Mhm.
40%.
Yeah, that
That's it.
force set is really good for,
Dude, that's
him
ridiculous.
specifically being able to spin them up.
Imagine having that and then comboing that with the battle pass bow. That
Mhm.
spawns a tornado.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
god, dude! I really want that bow because I picked up the black sword, and dude, the black sword is all those battle pass weapons are really good.
Yeah,
Like you can't
all
go
of them
wrong
are. Well-
with any of them.
I mean,
Except for the Claymore. I think the Claymore's kind of bad.
the Claymore kind of makes you take more damage.
Yeah, I don't like the Claymore. The only reason, if I were to pick any of them, I'd pick everyone except for the Claymore first, because the Claymore is the only battle pass weapon there that has a downside to it. Every other weapon
Imagine
is just straight
if they
buffs.
make a character that does more damage, the lower his HP is.
Zhao, kind of.
Zhao
His
does
ultimate
that.
drains
that.
HP.
Yeah, his ultimate drains his HP, but then if you have that combo with his, bad defense with the clay. Well, he's a spear user, so never mind. But imagine if that was like a spear, he would just be his HP would drain in like 2 seconds. He'd be 1. All right. Anything else? If not, then we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done.
We're done.
Yep.
All right. Hey, thanks everyone out for coming out to watch it. Fucking me. Hey, thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks everyone for watching. This has been the Emergency Food Podcast #1. Thank you, Gold. Thank you, Receiver. Thank you, Sir, for coming on. It's been a blast. Had a lot of fun. We gained some subscribers too. We had some nice views at the beginning too. But yeah. All right. We'll be signing off here. It's been the Emergency Food Podcast. We'll see you soon. Goodbye, my guys.
Don't forget
Bye.
to sub to everyone's channel.
Yes.
Yep.
Everyone's channel will be in the description. All right. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye bye.